the center of Volgograd, Russia, there stands an unremarkable-looking apartment building. At first glance, there's nothing unusual about it, but for several years now, one particular apartment has sparked confusion and unease among local residents. The reason? A mysterious blinking light that appears with uncanny consistency. Every single night, at exactly 10 p.m., a light in one of the windows on the 11th floor begins to flicker rhythmically, and it continues until precisely midnight. This has been happening day after day for 5 years straight, and it's still happening to this day. Imagine walking home every evening along the same route and noticing the same window flashing again and again, always at the same time. It doesn't feel like a random electrical issue. It feels deliberate, like a coded signal or some kind of ritual. Strange? Absolutely, and more than a little unsettling. Most passers-by dismissed it or chalked it up to faulty wiring, but one internet user, going by the nickname Medic Paranoic, decided to take it seriously. He began monitoring the window regularly and confirmed that the flickering occurred every night at the exact same time, lasting 2 hours without fail. What's more, he claimed that each morning, the apartment's curtains were tightly drawn, as if the residents didn't want anyone looking in. What made the situation even more disturbing was that, from time to time, a human silhouette would appear in the window. It would linger only for a couple of seconds, just long enough to seem like someone was peering out, scanning the street. Once, Medic Paranoic even noticed camera-like flashes coming from the window, suggesting that someone might have been taking photos of people outside. But what made this story stand out wasn't just the strange occurrences, it was how the investigator approached it. Unlike others who speculated online, Medic Paranoic shared the exact address with the public and encouraged people to see it for themselves. Krasnoznamenskaya 7, Volgograd. Anyone could pull it up on a map and see that the building and window were real. His post quickly gained traction, and several users from Volgograd reported witnessing the same strange flickering. But Medic Paranoic didn't stop there. He decided to investigate in person. His first attempt was unsuccessful. He was stopped at the entrance by a security guard who refused to let him in, so he regrouped and came back better prepared. This time, he came up with a believable cover story, claiming that his uncle was looking to rent an apartment in the building. Using this pretext, he found a real rental listing for a unit in the same building and was able to enter without suspicion. As he explored the hallways, he noticed something odd. Only on the 11th floor, where the strange apartment was located, there was a security camera pointed at the corridor. None of the other floors had cameras at all. Eventually, he located the apartment in question and, without hesitation, rang the doorbell. After 3 or 4 rings, a man finally answered. His voice was rough and raspy, like someone who had smoked for years. Medic Paranoic estimated he was around 45 to 50 years old. The conversation began politely, but quickly took a strange turn when Medic Paranoic asked directly about the blinking light. There was a pause on the other end, an awkward silence, like the man was scrambling for an explanation. He finally replied that it was due to a wiring problem and claimed it was nothing serious. Not convinced, Medic Paranoic pressed further, asking whether the flickering didn't bother him. After all, it had been going on for years. The man responded that it didn't bother him at all. The conversation ended without incident, but according to Medic Paranoic, it left more questions than answers. Interestingly, that night, the window remained completely dark, no flickering at all. But starting the very next night, the blinking resumed, except now, the pattern had changed. It was almost as if someone had realized they were being watched. Medic Paranoic now lives in St. Petersburg, but a friend of his who still resides in Volgograd claims that the light continues to blink to this day. No one has ever been able to provide a clear explanation for what's really going on in that apartment. So if you live in Volgograd, or happen to be passing through, consider stopping by Krasnoznamenskaya 7 and checking out the window for yourself. And if you happen to see the blinking, don't hesitate to share your experience online. The YouTube channel Medic Paranoic still exists, along with his original videos, though they've been gathering digital dust. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to finally solve this mystery. On November 20th, a video began rapidly spreading online, recorded inside a church in St. Louis. What was supposed to be a romantic marriage proposal took an unexpected turn when an unknown man interrupted the moment with a shocking statement made right in the middle of the ceremony.
Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer.
Cousin.
I need help.
Oh my God, Bradley.
I killed plenty of people. I do not want to kill anyone else.
Bradley, come on.
I killed a lot of people.
Oh my gosh.
Please forgive me.
Come on, cuz. Bradley, look at me. We just came.
Move to the side.
Please forgive me. Please, God, please forgive me for my sins. I am sorry for hurting other people. I do not want to hurt another human being as long as I live. I have asked you for forgiveness from this. Please help me.
The incident quickly went viral on social media and caught the attention of local law enforcement. Despite its growing popularity, the video was soon removed from public access. Not long after, the couple featured in the clip released a follow-up explanation to address the flood of questions they had received. The most common one: was the video real or staged?
Hi guys, this is the story time to when our proposal got interrupted by a man confessing to murder.
I'm going to start off by saying that it is not AI, it's 100% real.
Since I posted the video, his neighbor commented and said that he hasn't been home in 3 weeks, which is when our proposal happened, and that her boyfriend saw him with like bloodied knuckles and said that he got in a fight with his...
According to the couple, the footage was indeed authentic. After the video went live, viewers began reaching out, claiming that the man seen in the background hadn't been spotted in his neighborhood for about 3 weeks, roughly the same amount of time since the video was filmed. Others reported that he had been seen with visible injuries on his hands and claimed to have been involved in an altercation with a relative. It's been confirmed that the footage was handed over to the police. However, as of the time of publication, no official statements had been made. Based on available information, the man's identity appears to have been established. What added to the concern was the fact that he reportedly hadn't been seen for several weeks. It remains unclear whether his behavior was the result of a psychological episode or possibly substance-related. The story has raised more questions than answers and continues to spark discussion across the internet. What do you think? The following video was recorded at a hotel in Spain, where a group of friends encountered a strange issue with the elevator.
Alright, so it's been doing this for a minute, and there's nothing out there.
Are we too heavy?
You're too heavy.
Ah, yeah, Sergio, ascensor. Man, you need to hit that gym.
Mr. Dad, 1888 kilogram.
What's going on?
You wanna
Yeah.
figure it out?
Yeah.
Alright, no, that did something,
No.
Dude, Alarona? I don't know.
Leona.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What the?
For some unknown reason, it refused to take them to their floor. This wasn't the first time it had happened, and from the outside, everything seemed normal. At first, they assumed it was just a minor malfunction. The elevator responded to button presses, but its behavior was clearly off. While the atmosphere started to feel eerie, it was still easy to believe it was just a technical glitch. What made the situation more unsettling was the fact that other guests at the hotel had reported the exact same problem. According to the hotel staff, this was something that occurred fairly often, and no one could give a clear explanation as to why. What made things even more confusing was that the 16th floor, where the elevator kept trying to go, was under renovation, meaning no guests were staying there, and technically, the elevator shouldn't have been going up there at all. But just a day or two after the first incident, something even stranger happened. The elevator started acting up again, suddenly coming to a halt. That's when it became clear there had been a power outage.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Yo.
Did we stop?
Are we?
One that affected large parts of both Spain and Portugal, and the friends happened to be trapped inside the elevator when it occurred.
alright, so the power is out. The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive. We're happy.
Yeah.
We've made a life in here. When scientists find our bodies 100 years from now, they will see 3 happy men.
3 hot, happy men.
At some point, the backup generator kicked in, but it wasn't working properly. The lights inside the elevator flickered on and off erratically. Despite the tense atmosphere, the group tried to stay upbeat and make the best of the situation. But right in the middle of this chaos, something very odd happened.
Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Feel like the rapper. Go. I gotta pee. I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Going like so. In your like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing anyone's ever done.
In one corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette briefly appeared. It was small but distinct enough to notice. Clearly not a shadow or a trick of the light. None of the friends saw it in real time. It was only after reviewing the footage that they realized something else might have been in that elevator with them. Thankfully, after about an hour and a half, the elevator started moving again. But instead of going down, it went up, to the very same 16th floor.
Like a hot pocket. We're moving.
Fine. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Wait. Stop.
No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
All right.
No one had pressed the button for it, and although the situation felt undeniably creepy, the group was simply relieved to be out of the elevator at all. Still, questions remain. Who called the elevator to that floor? And what exactly was with them in the cabin during the blackout? There are no clear answers. But one thing is certain. They're just glad it all ended without harm. Whether or not it was something paranormal, no one knows for sure. But the video definitely gives viewers chills. After putting a little girl named Max to bed, a nanny named Soph Clayton began experiencing a series of strange events in the house. A few years ago, she went viral on TikTok and Instagram after posting a series of eerie videos documenting what happened next.
Guys, I'm babysitting and I just found the creepiest thing. Look at this. What is that? Oh my god. No, but what is it? It's so creepy. It's freaking me out. Is this real hair? Oh my god. And look.
It all started when she came across a disturbing doll standing with its face pressed against the wall. It looked as if the doll was silently counting, almost like playing a game of hide and seek. What made it even creepier was that there were 2 such dolls, each with a small bell hanging from its waist for some unknown reason.
Guys, I just came in to make dinner and look what I found. Another one. Oh my gosh. It's a boy this time. Oh my god. Why would you look at that? Why would anyone have this in their house? Honestly, it's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Later, Soph discovered yet another doll, this time resembling a boy. She couldn't understand why anyone would keep something like that in their home. According to her, it was one of the creepiest things she had ever seen. In the video caption, she asked viewers if anyone had ever heard of timeout dolls. She called them terrifying. These dolls, also known as corner dolls or pouting dolls, are designed to resemble children being punished, often posed with their faces turned to the wall to mimic sulking or timeouts. This decoration trend started decades ago and became a nostalgic, yet undeniably unsettling part of home decor in some households. Many commenters on Soph's video recalled seeing such dolls at their grandparents' homes, which only added to the eerie atmosphere. Later, half-jokingly, Soph decided to film herself pretending to play hide and seek with the dolls, but something strange happened.
Guys, guess who I am? The TV just literally turned itself off by itself, and then the lights started going insane. Let me show you. Okay, wait for it, because it was literally just happening a second ago. Max? Better not be out of bed. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get him and go because it's really freaking me out.
Something odd appeared in the mirror's reflection. It looked as though someone else was playing too, someone she couldn't see.
Max, can you come down, please? Max! Max! Max!
Things took a more serious turn when she realized Max was no longer in bed. She called out to the child, but there was no response. The tension grew. It began to feel as if the dolls were actually moving through the house in the dark, like they were the ones playing hide and seek. Each movement was accompanied by the soft, faint ringing of the bells tied around their waists. There's a theory that the homeowners had intentionally set up the scene to frighten the new nanny, placing these so-called cursed dolls around the house as part of a prank or test. Eventually, it was revealed that the videos were part of a staged short horror film titled Time Out, created by British filmmaker Ethan Evans. Interestingly, some of the cast and crew mentioned they remembered seeing similar dolls at their grandparents' homes, which added an authentic and nostalgic layer to the creepy narrative. So, fortunately, it was all fictional. But Time Out dolls themselves are a very real thing. What about you? Have you ever seen one of these dolls before? Maybe someone in your family used to have one standing in the corner. In 2016, someone claiming to be named Patrick uploaded a video to YouTube titled, "Hi Walter, I got a new girlfriend today." The video was addressed to his friend Walter, and in it, Patrick described how he had met his new girlfriend that very day. Toward the end, he mentions that although she doesn't like being on camera, he'll show her anyway.
I know she hates cameras, Walter, but I'm gonna show you her anyways. You ready?
The video quickly gained attention because it surfaced not long after the disappearance of Kayla Berg, a 16-year-old girl who had gone missing in 2009 and hadn't been heard from since. Many speculated that the girl in the video was Kayla. The footage was dark and hard to make out, but the timing and mystery surrounding Kayla's case made the connection seem plausible. However, it was later confirmed that the girl was not Kayla, and the man in the video wasn't some dangerous abductor. It turned out to be an ill-timed sketch filmed purely as a short horror piece. The video was eventually taken down to avoid further confusion. Ironically, this only fueled the mystery. Without access to the original, viewers who re-uploaded the clip helped keep the rumors alive. It was later revealed that the people involved were actors, but as you probably know, the internet isn't always quick to accept the truth, and the rumors persisted for years. It wasn't until 2 years ago that police officially stated on their website that the video had no connection to the case. And remember, this all began back in 2009,